I tried so hard to keep it in, but something drastic grew within. It started with a whisper low, and now it screams and takes control. I was calm, I was sane, now I'm crawling through the flood. What's been done can't be reversed. Now I'm living with this curse. Once I was whole, once I was real. Now there's a fire I can't conceal. Once I could feel, once I could breathe. Now I just burn and never leave. Look at me, what I've become. A shadow shot from a loaded gun. You wouldn't see me in this light if you've known me in the night. I was warm, I was kind, now I'm crushed in my mind. Today's got just a shell of the one who used to dwell. I was strong, I was kind, now I'm crawling through the flame. Once I was whole, once I was real. Now there's a fire I can't conceal. Once I could feel, once I could breathe. Now I just burn and never leave. Look at me, what I've become. A shadow shot from a loaded gun. You wouldn't see me in this light if you'd known me in the night. I was warm, I was kind, now I'm fractured in my mind. It's gone, just a shell of the one who used to dwell. Trying to turn the wheel around, but the path is broken ground. Where I walk, the echoes stay, and no light will show the way. Once I was here, once I was seen. Now I exist inside a scream. Once I was whole, now I'm undone. A fire that fades beyond the sun. He walks through streets that never care. Barefoot dreams and tangled hair. No name carved in stone, just drifting skin and bone. Words come out in broken lines, falling through the cracks of time. Sleeping where the shadows play, he disappears with each new day. Even flow, thoughts arise then go, carried by the wind. No one seems to know. Even flow, watch him move so slow. Living out of reach, nowhere left to go. Stares into a concrete sky, trying hard to justify why the world can look away while he fades more every day. Even flow, questions with no sound, circles in his head, spinning round and round. Even flow, drifting all alone, shelter in the storm, nowhere feels like home. fades into fading light. Would you see him if he cried, or just turn your eyes aside? Even flow like a stream below, fading through the cracks with nowhere left to go. Even flow, never letting show what he keeps inside that no one else can know. She said, I've gotta talk. The truth we hidden now must walk. The man you call your blood and kin, he's not the one, it lies within. She looked away, but I just stared through silence thick with what we shared. The pieces shifted in my mind, and something darker grew inside. But I'm still alive. I breathe the weight I hide. Yeah, I'm still alive. Don't ask me why I survive. Still alive. He left before I understood. Tried to fill the space he could, a blur of feelings I denied still echoes deep beneath my pride. Now every face reminds me so of what was real and what I'll never know. The lines are blurred but I don't break. I carry all I couldn't shake. But I'm still alive, though the truth cut like a knife. Yeah, I'm still alive, I wear the scars like signs of life. Still alive, you might not see the war I fight, but every day I face that night. Still standing through the fear, though it's not always clear. I walk beneath the sky. Yeah, I'm still alive. No more need to ask me why. Still alive. Ask me and she's just real, more than they could ever feel. She's not lost, just out of sight, fighting for her piece of light. Why go home? Why go now? They never listened anyhow. Why go home? Why comply when all they do is crucify?
Sheets of gray upon the floor, echo traces of before. Her laugh still dances through these halls, but I don't hear it anymore. Pictures framed inside my mind, dreams I leave behind. Though her voice is out of range, the silence still hasn't changed. I know someday you'll find the light that shines where I can't be, but I can't help but curse the night for stealing you from me. Now all I see is black. It's black, it's black. We made a world in colored lines. Now all those hues have slipped with time. A touch once warm, now out of reach. A lesson time was meant to teach. I know you walk a different road, I won't pretend it's right, but I still chase the words we spoke that echo through the night. Now all I see is black, all I breathe is black, is black.
I could have held you like the sky, but I blinked and you passed by. Still I keep a part of you in every shade I'm sinking through.
Though you live beyond my view, you left your colors here, and even if I fade to dust, you'll always feel so near. But all I see is black, all I dream is black, is black.
He drew a lone and silent shade, trapped inside a world he made. Words ignored and voices loud, he vanished deeper in the crowd. Books were filled with darker lines, he never crossed the teacher's mind. His name was called but no one heard, just empty echoes, never words. Never saw the quiet storm, the signs before the final form. Jeremy stood still today in a room that fades away. He spoke without a sound as the silence crashed down. still today. Marks on pages red and blue, stories told that no one knew, a voice suppressed, a look dismissed, until it ended in the mist. He gave the world a final glance, no one gave him one last chance. Jeremy stood still today, in a room that looked away, left without a cry, while the questions filled the sky. Jeremy stood still today. Still today. Jeremy stood still today, like a shadow gone astray. Now he's carved into the air, in a moment no one shared. Jeremy stood still today. Jeremy stood still today. Drift me far across the blue, where tides pull hearts in quiet truth. Waves arise and fall again, like every dream I've ever sent. I cast my soul into the breeze, hoping it will come to thee. No sails, no stars to guide me home, yet in the drift, I'm not alone. Hold my hands above the tide, let the ocean know I tried. In your name I set this free, may it carry love from me. Your voice is hidden in the foam, but every swell still feels like home. You never spoke, but I still knew that every breath was meant for you. Hold my hands above the tide, let the ocean know I tried. In your name I set this free, may it carry love from me. Your voice is hidden in the foam, but every swell still feels like home. You never spoke, but I still knew that every breath was meant for you. Still I'll follow where you go. Through silence, sea or storms cry. My heart floats under sky. Hold my hands above the tide. Let the ocean hear my cry. In your name I let this be a typhoon memory from me.
The paper's torn, the ink has run. What we were is coming undone. We left your name beneath my skin, but now it burns where it had been.
You said just trust the way it breaks, but cracks don't lie and hearts don't fake. Now I'm screaming to the sky, while you just turn and wave goodbye. And just wait for another time, while the truth gets left behind. Did you say it like you meant it, or was I just one more regret? Can this wait for another day, or have you thrown it all away? The porch is empty, lights gone dim, and every breath feels paper thin. I read the lines you never wrote, still bleeding from the words you chose. Can this wait for another day, or have you thrown it all away? The porch is empty, lights gone dim, and every breath feels paper thin. I read the lines you never wrote, still bleeding from the words you chose. Can this wait for another breath, before we sentence this to death? You never set it straight, you just let the moment break. Now I'm standing in the ruin of a love you left in ruin. Can this wait for another time, or has it slipped beyond the line? Did we lose it in the heat, or was it never all complete? Can this wait for another day, or did you let it fall away? The ground feels soft beneath my feet, but I don't know whose land I seek. I've walked through words and carried names, yet still I burn beneath the shame. A shadow carves its path through me, where light once lived, now memory. I built a place with open hands, but no one walks the path I planned. I will walk into the garden where the silence knows my name. There I'll lay beside the river till I'm free of form and flame. They dig their holes in golden ground and claim the truth they never found. But I would trade 1,000 stones to know which dream I truly own. A shadow carves its path through me, where light once lived, now memory. Where light once laced with open hands, and no one walks the path. I walk into the garden where the silence knows my forgets the rain. There I'll sit beyond the voices till I'm whole and not in pain. I never meant to beg or plead, just to grow without a seed. Still I bloom in broken earth, searching for what I'm worth. I will walk into the garden where no walls define the way. There I'll leave what I've been holding and be light again someday. Shadows crawl beneath my skin, whispers pull me deep within. Every step feels out of place, lost inside this hollow space. Faces fade and voices drown in the silence all around. I reach but nothing holds, just the chill of nights grown cold. I'm falling deeper in the night, where no one's waiting with the light. Caught inside this endless fight. I'm lost but still I try to fight. Broken dreams and shattered glass, memories that never last. I trace the lines I couldn't keep, falling down so hard and deep. I'm falling deeper in the night, when the night, where no one's waiting with the light, with the light, the light. Caught inside this endless fight. I'm lost but still I try to find. Broken dreams and shattered glass, memories that never last. I trace the lines I couldn't keep, falling down so hard and deep. I'm falling deeper in the night, where no one's waiting with the light. All the darkness grips me tight. I'm still here to make it right. flame and stone. Still I walk this world alone. I've held the flame, I've cursed the sky. I've knelt in dirt, just asking why. But now I stand, my soul laid bare, and whisper truths into the air. Oh, let me go, release this chain. Let the water wash the pain. I call your name, my soul laid bare, and whisper truths into the air. Oh, let me go, release this chain. Let the water wash the pain. I call your name into the sound, hoping you'll be all around. I saw your face in every star, felt your voice from lands afar. You left before I knew your light, but I still speak to you each night. What I needed, what I feared, what I lost, what never appeared, all returns within this plea that somewhere you remember me. Oh, let me go, release this chain. Let the sky receive the rain. I send this song into the sound. Let your spirit be unbound. Oh, let me go, release the chain. Let the sky receive the rain. I send this song into the sound. Let your spirit be unbound.